Have you ever wondered why there are some people who, the minute they walk into the room, all eyes turn on them as if they've got this aura and you're attracted to them? That's what executive presence is all about. And the good news is that through a series of executive presence tips, I'm going to show you how to get a few quick wins while you work on actually developing your executive presence. Hi, my name is Vatsala Shukla, and I'm the Chief Encouragement Officer at Karmic Ally Coaching. And today's tip is about posture to promote powerful presence. But before I get into this tip, I want to ask you a quick question. Is your posture powerful? Now think about it and let me know, because you can be one of two. Now there are a couple of cat pictures in this presentation, but that is only to prove a point. Would you say you're a cat face palm, or would you say you're the cool cat on the right side? The point is that the cool cat on the right side has executive presence. So if you're not aware of executive presence, or you've heard the word being bandied about but aren't quite sure what it means, here's a quick and short explanation. It's basically trying to define the undefinable. It's that certain something that makes people take notice of you, like I was telling you earlier about a person walking into the room and all eyes turning on them. It's actually a quality that creates a memorable impact. And it is the ability to exude confidence, make your presence felt, and that is often called charisma. In fact, in all the definitions that I went researching about executive presence and leadership, one common thread that I found in all of them was that it is the ability of an effective leader to motivate group action in a particular direction, irrespective of the means. In fact, here's a statistics from a particular survey which was done by the Center for Talent Innovation, where they actually surveyed 268 senior executives. And the findings indicated that executive presence accounts for 26% of what's required to be promoted, and it also depended on getting three things right: gravitas, which is that unexplainable wow factor; communication, which would mean both um, overt and covert, meaning what you're saying as well as how you're communicating it; and your appearance. Now, the good news is that the posture part is going to help you with both the communication part as well as appearance. And here's a quick tip: if you want a quick win and start demonstrating executive presence while you, at least from the body part, it is to adopt a positive body language, because your body language is a silent but powerful communicator. In other words, your posture, your facial expressions, and gestures convey volumes about your executive presence. So, what does positive body language look like? Before I give you that answer, I want you to have a thorough look at this photograph where this lecturer or presenter is talking to an audience. And he is actually exuding executive presence through his posture. What three things or four things can you think about that is demonstrating what I'm talking about? If you want, you can stop this video right now, think about it, and then resume to get the answer. These are the three things that I would have thought that you will find, and they are also the three keys to positive body language. Firstly, it was good posture. You notice that the presenter is standing tall, he's got his shoulders back, and the back is very straight. Also, he's got an open position. There's a relaxed look about his arms, the legs are uncrossed, and his palms are open. They're not, in fists. And on top of it, he is smiling and is maintaining good eye contact. Thus, he is indicating that while he is talking, he's also open to receptivity and he is building trust. I am going to be forever grateful to one of my class teachers back in boarding school, who used to walk around while all of us were having our meals in the mess, and if she saw any girl slouching or bending, she'd immediately say straight backs, straight backs, straight backs. And that, in fact, is one of the tips that I'm going to give you in order to develop a good posture. The first one, as I said, is to sit straight. In fact, when you keep your back straight, you're reducing any kind of pressure that you're putting on your spinal cord, and your entire body actually functions better. In fact, it's also good in case you're getting a flabby tummy from a sedentary lifestyle at the desk. So sit straight. Also, walk with your back straight. In other words, you're walking, your hips are aligned with your legs, your shoulders are back, and your chin is lifted upwards a bit so that everything is in line. And if you want to test if you're walking with your back with a straight back, then you can do one thing that we were also taught to do, which is put a heavy book on your head, not so heavy that you crash, but heavy enough that you will be required to balance it as you walk up and down and turn around. That in itself is going to show you A, can you walk straight? And B, whether you're walking with your back straight, because if you start to slouch, that book is going to fall. So three things: sit straight, walk with your back straight, and stop slouching. Now let's have a look at another image. This presenter who's lecturing, he's got the attention of his audience. Again, what are you seeing? He's got a straight back. You can see that he is maintaining eye contact with the audience in front of him, and his hands are open. He's using his body to communicate his message. And that is what you are also required to do if you want a quick win to start exuding executive presence. It's all in the posture. Now, if you want some more quick wins, then of course you can get my short but very important book on 5 actions that you can use to raise your executive presence and demonstrate to your employers your leadership potential. The link to this ebook is going to be given below this video, and you can check it out and see if that's what you want and need. But for now and for this moment, I would like you to try out the tips I've given you for size, and then let me know in the comments that did your changing your posture actually make you feel powerful? Go one step further and do it when you're in the presence of others, and then observe their reactions and their comments, and do let me know. Practice it every day until it becomes a habit, and go for gold.